Magandang umaga. Pag-aaralan natin kung paano kunin ang domain at range ng rational functions. Example number 1. f of x is equal to x plus 1 all over x minus 5. Kunin muna natin ang domain. Para sa domain, magfo-focus tayo sa ating denominator which is x minus 5. I-equate lamang natin sa 0 using additive inverse or transpose, and we will get x is equal to 5. Thus, ang domain natin sa set filter notation ay x such that x is an element of real number where x is not equal to 5. So, meaning, lahat ng x ay kasama sa solution set maliban sa 5 since pag na-substitute natin ng 5, magkakaroon tayo ng denominator na 0. Then, pag nag-0 yung denominator natin, magiging undefined ang ating function. Or sa interval notation, we have negative infinity, 5, union with 5, infinity. Parenthesis lang since hindi kasama sa solution set ang 5. For our range, we simply solve for x. We have f of x is equal to x plus 1 all over x minus 5. Since we know that f of x is also equal to y, palitan lang natin, y is equal to x plus 1 all over x minus 5 by multiplying both sides by the denominator of x plus 1 all over x minus 5. We will have x minus 5 times y is equal to x plus 1 all over x minus 5 times x minus 5. So we can cancel this out. And what remains is xy minus 5y is equal to x plus 1. Since we're looking for x, we want to solve for x, pagsasamahin natin lahat ng x sa kabilang sa isang side lamang. So for this one, pwede ulit gamitin ng additive inverse or ng transpose. Thus, magkakaroon tayo ng xy minus x is equal to 5y plus 1. Factor lang natin since pareha namang may x. We will get x times quantity x, y minus 1 is equal to 5 plus 1. Then we can divide both sides by y minus 1. So, cancel na to. Therefore, nasolve na natin ang x, which is equal to 5y plus 1 all over y minus 1. Then, tingnan lang ulit natin ang denominator, which is y minus 1. Equate sa 0, then we will get y is equal to 1. Thus, our range will be y such that y is an element of real wherein y is not equal to 1. Since magiging undefined ang ating function pagka na-substitute natin ang 1. Or in the interval notation, we have range is equal to negative infinity, 1 union with 1, infinity. So, meron pang another way pag-solve ng range using inverse naman or inverse function. So, f of x is equal to x plus 1 all over x minus 5. Change lang natin ang f of x into y. We have y is equal to x plus 1 all over x minus 5. So, for this one, pagbabalik na rin natin, i-interchange natin ang x variable sa lahat ng y variable. At the same time, lahat ng y variable into x variable. Therefore, magkakaroon tayo ng x ang y naging x, at lahat ng x naging y. So, meron tayong x is equal to y plus 1 all over y minus 5. Multiplying both sides by the denominator of y plus 1 all over y minus 5. We can cancel this 1. By simplifying, we have x minus y minus 5x. Xy minus 5x is equal to y plus 1. Since for this one naman, we will solve for y. So, magkakaroon tayo ng xy minus y is equal to 5x plus 1 dahil gusto natin pagsama-samahin lahat ng y variable. Since parehang may y, factor lang natin ang y times x minus 1 is equal to 5x plus 1. Dividing both sides by x minus 1 para ma-solve ang y. Therefore, we will get y is equal to 5x plus 1 all over x minus 1. Look for the denominator, which is x minus 1, and equate sa 0. Therefore, magkakaroon tayo ng x is equal to 1. Thus, ang ating range ay y, such that y is an element of real, wherein y is not equal to 1. Or sa set filter notation, negative infinity, 1, union with 1, infinity. So, same lang yung lalabas. But this is another way of solving for the range. Example number 2, domain. Domain ulit tayo. Given x squared minus 1 all over x plus 1. So, for the domain, tingin ulit tayo sa denominator, which is x plus 1. Equate lang sa 0. Therefore, magkakaroon tayo ng x is equal to negative 1. Thus, ang ating range is x such that x is an element of real wherein x is not equal to negative 1. Sa interval notation, negative infinity, negative 1, union with negative 1, infinity. For our range, as we can see, x squared minus 1 can be factored. Then we will get y is equal to, change lang natin yung f of x sa y. We will get x plus 1 times x minus 1, which is the factor ng x squared minus 1 all over x plus 1. So we can cancel this 1. So what remains is x minus 1. So we have y is equal to x minus 1. Since we already solved the value of x sa domain, which is equal to negative 1, we simply substitute the value of x to find y. Therefore, we have y is equal to negative 1 minus 1, which is y is equal to negative 2. Thus, our range will be y such that y is an element of real wherein y is not equal to negative 2. So, interval notation, negative infinity, negative 2, union with negative 2, infinity. Again, parenthesis lang yung gamit natin since hindi naman kasama sa solution set ang ating negative 2. Example number 3. We have f of x is equal to 4x minus 6 all over x squared. So we will find the domain. Again, look at the denominator, which is x squared. Equate to 0. X squared is equal to 0. Therefore, ang x natin is equal to 0. Thus, our domain will be x such that x is an element of real number wherein x is not equal to 0. Since magiging undefined ang function natin pag nag-substitute ng 0 or pag naging 0 ang value ng x. Sa interval notation, we have negative infinity, 0 union with 0, infinity. Meaning, sa number line natin, kung ito yung 0, ang lahat ng solution set natin, hollow dot lang to, since hindi kasama sa solution set. Ang lahat ng solution set natin ay lahat ng nasa left side niya. At lahat ng nasa right. For our range, we will use the discriminant formula, which is p squared minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. We chose greater than or equal to 0 since we want to get real solutions or real roots. So, ginagamit ang discriminant kapag gusto natin malaman ang nature ng roots, kung imaginary ba, real ba, and so on. Since we will use the discriminant formula, we want our equation to be in a quadratic form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. At para mangyari yun, change lang natin ang f of x into y and multiply both sides by x squared, or the denominator of 4x minus 6 all over x squared. So, cancel yung x squared. Not this one, sorry. So, ang matitira ay, we have yx squared multiplying y and x squared is equal to 4x minus 6. Equate natin sa 0, we will get yx squared minus 4x plus 6. As you can see, nasa quadratic form na siya. We have the ax squared, which is yx squared, bx, which is the negative 4x, and c, our constant, which is 6. Therefore, we let our a be equal to y. Our b equals negative 4. And c equal 6. Substitute lamang ang value ng a, b, c sa ating discriminant formula. Then we will get negative 4 squared minus 4y times 6 is greater than or equal to 0. Performing the indicated operation, we will get 16 minus 24y is greater than or equal to 0. You can use the additive inverse or transpose. Negative 24y sa kabilang side. Then we will get 16 is greater than or equal to 24y. Divide both sides by 24. Pag na-divide siya both sides by 24, we will get 16 over 24, and by getting the lowest term, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 over 3 is greater than or equal to y, or y is less than or equal to 2 over 3. Thus, ang range natin ay y such that y is an element of real number wherein y is less than or equal to 2/3. Sa interval notation naman, we have negative infinity, 2/3. So, isang parenthesis and bracket ang gamit natin since ang 2/3 ay kasama sa solution. We have this equal sign. Therefore, kapag naigraph natin siya, kung ito yung 2/3, ito ay hollow dot, at ang lahat ng solution natin ay simula 2/3 hanggang sa lahat ng nasa kaliwa.